Getting ready for the opening face-off, Jackson Hennihan, the first year from Marshfield, Mass, gets the first crack of the draw for Harvard. He will be up against Marquette's Adam Slager, redshirt sophomore. Slager scoops it away, and Marquette able to control off the jump. Latest one against Cleveland State, 15-7 last weekend. Here's Will Foster wanting to go one-on-one. Stand-up defense there, shot partially blocked. Going to be kept alive. Stevens was out of the cage momentarily. Foster again a shot. That one over the crossbar. Backed up again by the Golden Eagles, 16 on the shot clock. Here is Bobby O'Grady, the Milton, Mass native, to bring it back into play. He'll leave it for Matt Caputo. Goal line extended, bounce shot. That one stopped. Stevens able to get low in time for it. Perry had it for a moment. Now Malone will pick it up. Back to Ip. Shot clock down towards 10. Ip trying to navigate. Tough pass. King makes the catch. King draws the double, fights his way through and lost the ball. Good double team there. Jackson Nichols. This is a program that's always taken pride in its defense. He says, look, right now our offense is a little bit better than our defense. The long poles especially, he said, a bit of a work in progress. Darting to the front, low shot and a save by Laws, denying Owen Gaffney.
High percentage shots on goal, but Stevens, right there, we're talking about body shots. That one went off the net guard into his jersey.
So 2 early saves from Stevens. Here's the clear from Logan Darren. He's going to call his own number and score! A long pole goal from Logan Darren, the first of his career.
Darren is a first-year starter. The upperclassman has had a really big impact. Last year he filled in. He was so solid. You can see in transition, the C's parted there. And the righty put it stick side low. That's a great shot in transition. Darren, Cortez, and to have Andrew Perry back, along with Jack Spidell, the sophomore. Those are 4 big personalities and 4 really talented young men that I think have had a really big impact so far this season.
Jordan, the winger, able to control the faceoff. He got whacked to the ground, but was able to roll it away to Muller. Harvard on the move again. They're going to fire early, and Laws comes up with a save, stopping Ray Dirth in transition that time.
Being able to generate some strength out of weakness.
Cortez tries the right side, nothing there. Fed to the front, missed time pass, looking for King. Instead, it's Malone. Quick feed, the shot, and it scores. Nice little run to the 2-man game. Malone sets up Logan Ip, and it's 2-0 Crimson.
Logan Ip with the great offhand shot. You see Teddy Malone has the short stick, so you know he's going to draw the slide. That's a great 10-yard shot with Logan Ip's offhand. High to low, great job hitting the cage.
And if you're Marquette, you certainly don't want to let the gap grow too large against another ranked opponent. Will Foster with a roll dodge, quick shot. That one might have caught iron. Foster again, and Stevens there with a point-blank save. Nice reception of that pass to be able to turn into a shot there. Shot clock down to 20. Laws comes up with a save on King. Here's Nolan Rappis, Marquette's leading scorer, 7 goals, 11 assists this year. Back of the cage. Noah Snyder coming off a big performance against Cleveland State and a Big East Rookie of the Week award. Snyder feeds it across, a shot and a score. There's O'Grady. A homecoming goal for the all-time leading scorer in Marquette history. Bobby O'Grady tags his 9th of the year, and the Golden Eagles are on the board. Harvard, the early 2-1 lead. And as much as the game is growing in Wisconsin and Minnesota and the Midwest, where Marquette is from, obviously, you still have to search for talent and recruits from the traditional areas.
Marquette, as a Catholic university, that travels all over as well. A tremendously successful basketball program. That brings a ton of high-profile exposure as well. So, Joe Amplo was the great start, and I know they're getting a new facility.
That one thrown low and wide from Bo Westfall. Yeah, it's a team that enjoyed some real good success right out of the gate. By the time their sort of inaugural class became juniors and seniors, that includes their new head coach Jake Richards' final year.
To one of the points you had just made previously, Ben, I just want to circle back. Bo Westfall from California played Founders League prep school lacrosse at the Salisbury School.
There's Ip again going low, and Logan Ip finds his second of the day, second of the quarter, and Harvard extends the lead to 3-1.
You can see that Logan Ip is clearly feeling it. They're defending his right hand. You can see the split dodge there. He gets to that left hand and changing planes. That's another stretch shot. That's a 12-yard shot offhand with a long stick approaching. That's a great move.
The first quarter that's seen possession about even, but Harvard has been able to convert more frequently. Nice diving effort inside, but Stevens with a point-blank chest save. We're going to get a push from behind. And Marquette will keep it. Peterson hung around there, gave himself an offensive shift. King feeds it down for Arndt. Looking to find somebody in front. Now lowers the shoulder, loses his footing. Arndt able to stay with it. Now the ball knocked free. And possession's going to go back to the Golden Eagles. And some of the toughness you expect to see from the Marquette defense.
Arndt split that first slide, then got called for kind of pinning it on his chest. The ball did eventually come out, but here's Sean Jordan creating some more magic with Sam King with the great ground ball.
King jarred it loose from behind. He's in transition. Gives to Malone. He fires high. Packed house, as is customary. Setting things up here is Gaffney, the senior from Los Angeles. Gives to Malone again. He's got Piriano on him. Malone feeds it across. Jump shot, score! Arndt with the slam dunk on the back door, and he tiptoed to stay out of the crease.
Teddy Malone draws so much attention. John Arndt just knows how to find that backside chalk. That's a great dodge against a pole, and he draws another pole with the slide. You can see John Arndt's player had to react to the inside.
Face-off win this time for Hennehan. He got it away from the official. Hennehan wants to take it all the way in, and he will score! First career goal for Jackson Hennehan. The much-maligned face-off crew gets one on the board for Harvard.
That's massive. For the confidence, you can see the reaction of Hennehan himself, but also his teammates on the sideline. Strong right-handed move. Great goal. Just what Harvard and just what the Harvard face-off game needed. Harvard gets the extra man opportunity here. They get a minute to do it. I'm sure Joe Dowling earned himself another shift with that.
Harvard's been one of the best man-up teams in the country this year. 7 of 9 converting. Well, they've got an opportunity here. The penalty was on Jaden Castillo. Here's a chance and a goal. Andrew Perry finds the top corner. He is the 5th different goal scorer today for Harvard.
Andrew Perry, you see the movement. Harvard ends up in the 3-3. King carries across. Andrew Perry just stings that in the far top corner. That's a great shot.
Marquette searching for an answer here. Just trying to find a way to cut down the gap a little bit. Here's Brandt. Fires it to the front. Quick stick score. Nolan Rappis with his 8th of the year. The senior from Wisconsin puts one home on the doorstep. And Marquette gets one back.
Marquette with high wing, short stick dodges off of both sides, and they're looking to split or get underneath real quick and throw those backside lasers. You can see there isn't even a slide. They just got the defense to move a little bit, but that's a great finish.
Now with 8 goals and 11 assists. Hennehan with a face-off win. Oh, one of the sticks broke on the Marquette side. That was Castillo, the short stick defensive midfielder who lost it. Harvard trying to take advantage of the numbers. There's King, a leaping shot, and there's the milestone. Welcome to the Century Club, Sam King, goal number 100.
Ball speed of the Harvard offense, you can see they're dodging and just moving the ball. Great step over by Sam King, the strong right-handed player, just buries that for his 100th goal here at Harvard University.
Coming up on some big milestones in the future of this man, the senior, now the 11th player in Harvard history to have 100 career goals.
Recruit that Jerry Byrne got when he got here to Harvard.
Marquette trying to go long on the clear. It won't convert. Darren comes up with a ground ball for Harvard. Crimson in transition again. King reverses field, searching for options to Malone. Back of the cage it goes. Spidell feeds in front. King again rips the back of the twine. 2 in a row for Harvard's leading man.
Spidell, who usually plays inside as a finisher, finds himself behind the cage, pushes the ball with his right hand. Great cross the formation look. No one on his hands. He puts that no look to King. That might be the nicest shot of the day so far when he goes high off corner with that.
Program on the move. Here's Marquette with an opportunity in transition. Rappis's pass is blocked by Muller. And Harvard with numbers on the ground ball, but they can't come up with it. Marquette able to keep it. Rappis tried to feed to the front. There's a shot and a score for Brant. So Marquette able to take a little bit of advantage of the unsettled situation. Carson Brant gets on the board, his 8th goal of the season.
Marquette really sharp. They have great sticks. You can see they're pushing, taking advantage of Harvard having to recover inside. Great cross crease look. So it's just great to watch it all come to fruition as a 5-star who was originally committed to Denver.
Ended up here at Harvard, and what a career it has been for Sam King. Top 25 on the Tewaaraton list last year. Here's a shot and a score. And then a little shoulder from Brant into the goalie Stevens. 2 in a row for the Golden Eagles, and whatever was said during that timeout clearly has put a little thorn into the Golden Eagles here.
Marquette again with a high wing dodge. A defender breaks his stick, but you can see the Marquette shooters are lifting their stick. They're shooting the ball at like 3 o'clock on the clock, but finishing it at 1 or at noon. Here you go, high wing dodge against short stick Owen Guest. The slide comes and recovers. No rush. Marquette is not in a rush. They want to enjoy the ball. You see what happens when you get possession, and they are hot right now.
Brant is the hot hand, and he's got another. 3 in a row for Carson Brant. A true hat trick for the sophomore.
The dodges and the shots go. Shots are going to different spots, but the dodges are all off that high wing, and the same person. There's your short stick matchup. They're taking advantage of it. There's Jack Peterson, the old offensive midfielder, the 5-star from Manhasset, having to play some defense.
Yeah, just got caught leaning the wrong way there, and Brant was able to get his hands free. Been in a bit of a hurry to get that ball away to somebody on the attack unit. Spidell with it. Back to King. Out high it goes. Little roll dodge, extra spin and a score. Nice secondary move there by Teddy Malone, who gets his first of the day.
That was an incredible move by Malone. You can see his confidence from that high wing. He's got a pull on him with a double right there that should have shown.
Here's Brant, has the last 3 goals for Marquette. Now being shadowed by Martin Nelson. Maybe the top defender for Harvard. There's one from O'Grady, finding the top corner.
That is a great adjustment by the Marquette offense. You had just said it. Nelson got bumped up on the Brant, but that was a great shot by the local product. You can see the fans standing and applauding, but that's a great stretch shot for the lefty. Nice, nice. That's what Marquette needs. Now they're within 3 goals. Anything can happen with a face-off game, and if you push short sticks almost exclusively.
Matt Caputo with the assist on the O'Grady goal, his 2nd of the day. Face-off win for Henahan for Harvard. Quick dish to King, spins his way out of trouble and scores! Oh, that's unreal!
Wow, that's an unbelievable individual performance by Sam King. You can see Henahan wins it clean. He gets out, pushes it to King early. Great roll to get to that strong hand. Another stretch shot. High to high. Great job by the Baltimore product.
As Westfall resets. Takes the hit from Dearth and keeps moving. Dearth might have got a piece of that pass. Still finds its way to Brant. Cutting to the middle. Brant lets it go. Stevens the save. Marquette's also found some gaps. Here's Rappis. Trying to bowl his way in. Darren switches onto him. Now the reset here for Foster. Fed to the front, and Rappis couldn't stuff it home. They're now 10 for 10. Spidell has it at his feet, has to recover it. Again, you see Harvard get into the offense so quickly once they get that ball into the attack box. King feeds a man coming. It's Arndt. Oh, shoulder save made by Laws. Rebound popped straight up in the air. Spidell with a ground ball. Tries to scoop it away to Cortez. He'll have to chase it all the way down near midfield. Dowling the man off the bench for the Crimson. Here's the senior trying the left alley. Quick give for King. Fed in front. Arndt tried to turn and fire in one motion. It's loose. Going to be picked up by Harvard. A push call on Marquette. Reset the shot clock. Long possession here for the Crimson.
Wow, that's a lot. This is very tough for Marquette here. They're leaving Spidell open behind, but 2 resets there.
Shot was redirected.
Was that a pipe or again off of a helmet?
Hard shoulder there in Arapas. Hume, turnaround try. Stevens, I think, got a piece of it. Marquette gets the backup, but only 5 on the shot clock. So I guess Stevens did not deflect it. And Marquette will just send it to the corner. So quick shot. Popped up in the air. Battle for the ground ball. And we're going to get a push call on Harvard that time. Back Caputo. Bringing it back into play. Watched by Owen Guest. Caputo uses the screen. Now Muller picks him up. Caputo drew an extra man, but then lost the ball. Darren comes up with a takeaway. He'll move it upfield. Oh, it's picked off. Foster was there and waiting. Quick shot. He missed it wide. Tried to catch Stevens out of the goal. Quick deke up high. A shot and a save made by Laws. And a big hit out in front of the crease. Officials letting him play. Ground ball picked up by the Crimson. It's King. He's tripped up. And a flag flies. King still with it. And he has something to say for Nichols after the fact.
Harvard pushes so fast. You made comment earlier how quickly they go from defense to offense. But off the ground, Andrew Perry's really tough to stop to that right hand. But the over the head to the back check just gets King's right ankle as he's down, trying to swipe at the ball. Great recovery. You can see how dynamic and athletic Sam King is. But
Perry, it's King. Reverses. Perry again. King. Back to Botkus. Returns it down. Little stumble there. King up top with 5 to go. In front, Ip scores. They forgot about Logan Ip on the back door. And again, Harvard's man-up unit converts.
We had just mentioned it. Jack Spidell has had such a great start to the year. They're playing a 4-man rotation. They're shutting Jack Spidell, playing 4-on-5 on the perimeter. It's just a matter of ball speed. Once you skip the ball on offense against a 4-man rotation, you're going to get hands-free shooting.
After being held off the board in the first. Ip with a hat trick now. Slager lost control of it. O'Grady in front, bounced it just wide. Rappas holds on, try to feed it back to the top, and that will do it for the first half.
It's that combined with the expectation and wanting to have us stop talking about the Harvard faceoff game.
Well, it keeps winning draws, and that conversation will start to cease. Low shot and a kick save. I'm not sure whether that made it all the way to Stevens. Looked like it might have hit Charlie Muller, who was hanging out right near the crease. Broken play here and a score for the Golden Eagles. Sean Jordan tried to get in there and muck it up at the end, but Marquette able to again take advantage of an unsettled situation. Does that free up some room for O'Grady or Rappas, though? Here's Caputo. He draws the short stick. Dearth again just shoves him off the ball. Ray Dearth, a one-man clear. Trying to take advantage, unsettled. He gives it up. Pass across. Slam dunk. Teddy Malone. Spidell the assist, but that play all started defense to offense from Dearth.
Besides that loose ball turnover, that's 2 turnovers caused by Ray Dearth in the last minute and a half. You can see how fast Harvard plays off the ground. Sam King to Spidell. Spidell to Malone on the backside. Flawless. No one has the ball on their stick for more than a second. They're all moving their feet, and they're all where they should be.
Malone now with a 4-point day, 2 goals, 2 helpers. Spidell with 2 assists. King still leader in the clubhouse with a 5-point afternoon. John Arendt Darting in, goes high and scores.
Great dodge by John Arndt. You can see the Marquette defense, when you see this replay, was a little flat-footed. Arndt ran right by his defender and really no reaction by the Golden Eagles. You can see the high wing dodge, isolating his defender, isolating the slide. Nothing off Teddy Malone and nothing off the attackman behind. So that makes it very tough for the goaltender to have much of a chance.
Second of the day for the Michigan man. 5th goal of the season for Arndt.
Number 49, John Arant.
And Harvard extends the lead to 6, 13-7. LaMarca in a little bit of trouble, got around his man. He's got a free lane to goal, passes it up, and Rappis was hit on the shot. That's an easy save for Stevens. So it looks like Marquette, again, 30-second penalty, different from a minute, obviously. It's a lot more urgency on the offensive side, but 2 successful stands, down a man for Marquette. However, they can't get a successful clear. Nelson comes up with a ground ball, and Harvard's got it back.
It's been a tale of 5-minute games here so far. The first 5 minutes were all Marquette. These last 3 minutes have been all Harvard.
Well, Malone's got room. He lets it fly. Malone to Botkus. And Miles Botkus gets on the board with his 5th goal of the year. Crimson continue to grow the lead, 14-7. They are in front of Marquette midway through the 3rd quarter. Back in a moment here on ESPN.
Very interesting to watch here. This Marquette offense here, very deliberate. They're under 5 minutes almost. They got to get a goal here, in my opinion, to close this, to bring it closer and to compete. You see they've been pushing the short sticks again.
Got a goal early, but despite extended possession, not able to convert. They do here, though. Noah Snyder, the first year. Reigning Big East Rookie of the Week, goes up top. All 5 of his points came in the game against Cleveland State last weekend.
From the Westtown School, that is a big-time shot. He hits that far top low corner. You can see he catches the ball. He has his feet moving, stops it, and pulls up. Stick side high on Stevens. That'll feel good for the first year.
They are top 20 nationally as well. Looking to convert. Pass intended for O'Grady, got past him. Loose ball is going to be knocked away, eventually picked up by Caputo. And threw some of the timing off, though. Foster sends it across and a score. It's O'Grady. In the waning seconds of the man up, converts for the hat trick. The helper from Foster. And here's Marquette with back-to-back goals to get within 5.
The Milton, Mass, Roxbury Latin product goes low to high there and hangs that under the stick side high corner. That's a beautiful shot.
2 halves in this 3rd quarter alone. Well, now momentum starting to swing back in the Marquette direction. Here's Rappis working on Guest. Again attacking the short sticks. Rappis fights him off. Looking to feed it across. Guest again trying to stand up. Bounce shot. Stevens slowed it down enough, and Darren comes up with a ground ball. Well, then he went through the crease.
Put the shot back in his face, but that was a great move in close quarters.
Here's Foster. Little pump fake out high. Muller slides out to Caputo. Now Westfall. Draws in a bounce shot. He scores. And Stevens not happy as Westfall slipped it through the 5-hole. 4th goal of the year for the sophomore from California.
That's tough on-ball defense, letting the shooter reach back in there. The switch happened too late, or the slide was too late, but the shooting shouldn't be able to do that when you're dodging so close to the goal. Brant, the sophomore attackman from Edina, Minnesota, really growing up in front of us, controlling tempo. He drew Martin Nelson, which is a massive switch scheme-wise.
Shot blocked, never made it through. Guest gave it a whack, and a score! Stevens doesn't even know where that ball got through him. Again, a broken play, and Marquette finds a way to put it in the back of the net.
Shooter shooting, that's what that was. Out of the ground ball scramble, the lefty just kind of picks it up, gives it a cradle, and just puts it on cage.
Malone not in a hurry. Now he's going to try the other side. Malone rolls, nothing there. Malone, the dish, on the move, 10 seconds. Ip, oh, Spidell wanted the shot, but he never made the catch. Peterson with 3. Ip has to get it away, and it's blocked by his own teammate.
Really absorb the ball a little bit more.
It's definitely been an interesting day for Sam King. Nothing in the first quarter, 5 points in the second quarter, nothing in the third quarter.
He's been shooting the ball terrific. All of his teammates are doing the work for him.
Case in point, there's another. King with a quick dart to the front, gets his 4th of the day.
King does a great job of hanging his defender up, so he always has an advantage. You can see he's getting run at. He's not running with anybody.
Trailed 8-1 early in the second quarter, got back within 3. Trailed 14-7 in that third quarter. Back within 3 here at the start of the fourth before the King goal. Made it a 4-point game. Snyder, turnaround try, he scores! Noah Snyder, the freshman, answers back for Marquette.
You had said it, the reigning Big East Rookie of the Week. That is a tremendously confident move. The righty with the dot. Defender again approaching him. He has his hands free, and it's a short stick. So he gets 1 second and then 2 seconds, and he gets to put the ball low to high.
When scoring either unsettled or at least in some sort of transition, when Marquette has gotten settled defensively, they've been pretty tough.
What surprised me was the halftime stat that they were even.
King again on the turn. Number 5.
Sam King is so elite with defenders approaching and himself on the edge. You can see he's not scoring even strength goals here, and I mean like beating somebody. He's taking advantage of opportunity.
Big moments here at the start of the fourth. Malone spins. Ip circles back. Now to King, back of the cage. Wants to go one-on-one again. Bulls his way in and scores. 3 in a row for King. He's got a 6-goal day.
Impossible to stop off that right corner, right on the GLE there. That's a 3rd in a row from that same spot. He's just tough to deal with. He's got such a great way to protect the stick. You can see he's tireless. He keeps his feet moving. He backs in. He's comfortable shooting in uncomfortable positions.
Harvard trying to maybe get a defensive sub here. They're waving Owen Guest over. Now the final change there. They were just waiting on the penalty to expire for Marquette. That's what they were waiting for. Now they'll get into the offense. Quick 10 to shoot. That one fired wide of Stevens. Backed up by Rappis. Dowling brings it back in for Ip. First half hat trick for Ip. Nothing here in the second. He's looking for another. He'll get it. Logan Ip with his 4th of the day.
Logan Ip is trying to send a message and break a pattern. He is deliberately going to his left hand because he's getting it, but you hear the split to the roll back to his left hand. No one's expecting that one.
Fed back for Gaffney. He'll hand it off. It's King one more time. They got a different defender on him now. They switched Piriano onto him after it had been Nichols just about all game long. Miles Botkus charges. Fed in front. Shot and a big save by Laws. Well, he denied Spidell right there on the doorstep.
Great fundamental offense and great goaltending. That was a save of the game so far for me.
Marquette goes quick, and Rappis converts right on the doorstep. Number 2 for Nolan Rappis. And that will get us to a timeout. Marquette trying to mount one more charge. The Golden Eagles trailed 14-11 starting the fourth. But Sam King happened again, and Harvard leads it by 5. 7:09 to play. Well, you'd have to think for Jake Richard, this is certainly an encouraging sign for his group, not just to get 13 goals against a Jerry Byrne-led defensive group in Harvard, but just to be able to fight and compete throughout the game with, a top 15 team right now. We'll return it to John Arendt.
Here you're seeing some special situations. Harvard pulled out the substitution for Marquette, playing 5-on-5 with more space to dodge.
Arendt going to keep it all the way to the front, draws a double team, gets the stick knocked out of his hands. Oh, a timeout awarded to Harvard first. Boy, that is a late whistle and a friendly one for Harvard. And a bit of a break there perhaps for the Crimson as they will keep possession here as Arndt was just about to give that one up.
Arndt saved by Coach Byrne with the timeout call. You see the aggressive on-ball defense, the butt end check there. Marquette, they are playing with an edge.
Dave Korzanowski told us earlier in 2013. Caputo trying to find a man in front. Nice spinning finish there by Rappis.
That was elite level skill. Great job by the Marquette offense. I was just about to make a comment about the impact Martin Nelson's having, but the spacing and the stick skills of this Marquette offense. Look at this inside feed to a catch with two guys on you, just shooting while you fall down. You beat the #1 goalie in the freshman class in the country.
Another veteran in Arndt, and now Ip. He'll have it with 10 to shoot. Logan Ip going to try to take his man here. Gives it back up top. Malone gets to the middle and scores. And that might be the final punctuation mark on this one. It's a hat trick for Teddy Malone. A 5-point day for the junior.
That couldn't have gone any better for the Crimson offense. They ran the clock down. Malone dodges the pull, who really bad approach there, and beats the goalie offside high. Great shot for the lefty.
So plenty of options up top. And scoring maybe could have been a little bit more consistent from the outset today. Again, they only had one goal through the midway part of the second quarter. They'll get another on the board here, though. So a 15-goal day matches their total from their win against Cleveland State last weekend.
Deliberately coming out of the timeout, Brandt hangs up Nelson, who slips, looks inside. That's an easy dunk and an easy goal. That's a lot of points.
That certainly is. 6th all-time in Harvard history, tied with Morgan Cheek. And thinking about it, you mentioned sort of maybe the first key recruit of the Jerry Byrne era as he fights off a double team and gets the empty netter. What a way to finish off a milestone day for Sam King. He ties his career high with 7 goals, and that is point number 200 in the career of Sam King.
Wow, what an accomplishment and what a move. The double out of the timeout on the end line. You can see they're taking Sam King off to the applause of the crowd and his teammates. What a career accomplishment there. 200 points, what a game, 100th goal today. He took it really personally today. He wanted to do some things today. He wanted to have a good dinner tonight.
I'm sure he will eat well for sure. He did throughout the game today. Final 30 seconds as Marquette's going to get another face-off win. Ambush will bounce one in. That's a goal for him, first of his career.
Wow, that was a great goal and a great shot. High to low with the bouncer. Skips right up under the bar for the big first-year goalkeeper.
Chandler Castor, but Ambush has gotten an opportunity here in the 4th, and he's been able to win consecutive draws. Another opportunity here for Marquette to just try to make the score look a little closer. Pass across. Looked like Stevens was the one who ended up breaking it up. Muller comes up with the ground ball. Nelson a little bobble. And the horn will sound as one final scuffle between players.